Hello. How's everybody? Yes, this is Dependsgate 2023. For some reason, them folks saying I wear Depends has me triggered. Hey, Tammy, Mama 2, Stacy May, Carol. My mom spelled her name that way too, Carole. A lot of people don't put the E on it. Charlotte Ann. Beyond Stupid We Are Not. Night Stalker. That Girl. Screens Left Kidney Mo. Kentucky. Mean Girls are See You Next Tuesdays. The Stand. Mamita. Tissy Girl. Okay, so what's this all about? Well, for people to say that I wear Depends has invoked something inside me that I don't know. Hi, Mama Bear. That just, I don't know why it bothers me. Because I don't wear Depends yet, but there's nothing wrong with wearing Depends. Hey, Fluffy. But for some reason, them folks saying I wear Depends has me some type of way. So I'm like, well, if they only knew the rest of the story, all the story. And I'm like, yeah, but they don't know all the story. I'm like, well, you know what? I said already that I wasn't going to prove myself to these weirdos. But for some reason, I think I have to prove myself this one last time. So we're going to go back and look at the history of how I started to not wear Depends. Hey, ATIL. Kathy117. It's really not that big of a deal. And if you got better things to do, this will be probably a boring live, but I put it together just for my own wherewithal, I guess it is. So let's get started. I put it in a YouTube video and I'll stop it as I see fit. Can y'all hear me okay? You might hear a motorcycle going around because, oh man, I hate having a new house and new neighbors, get used to new neighbors. But these kids ride that motorbike all day long, all night, all day, all night, all day. So you might hear it, and I'm in the house. So, okay, well, let's get started and play this. This is Constant Sue. This is your life. Okay. I wish I could make that bigger on the screen. Let me see if I can. You don't need to see me. There we go. That better? Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is how it started. In 2013, there was a place called, it was a church. It was called New Hope. And they took in clothes and stuff people didn't want. And they just gave it away to people that needed it. And it was like a big room and you just went in there and went through all the clothes. Well, I seen this dumpster here, clear full to the top of perfectly good clothes, still folded in the bag, just like when people donated them. The bag was still in the box and the clothes were still in the bag. The box was still in the clothes were still in the box and the people were just throwing them in the trash. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. People give you these clothes to give away free. They weren't stained. They weren't outdated. These were good clothes. I mean, really good clothes. So it wasn't my business and I let it go. And then I went back again and it was the same way. And I let it go. About the fourth day, I couldn't let it go anymore. So I went and got all those good clothes out of that dumpster, took them to my house. And I said, hey, if anybody needs clothes, you're sure welcome to come over here to my house and get them. And that turned into the preacher of this church telling me that if I wanted to save them clothes out of the dumpster, go ahead. So that's what I started doing. Now let's go forward. Okay. This was November 12th, 2013. I said, okay, Dot City, next thing we need to fix, if you're homeless, where do you go? Manor House is only night and you can only stay a few days. So it's getting cold. And for whatever reason, and you don't have a shelter, where do you go? So that was the first thing that I started doing with the homeless. Besides the clothes, I started trying to find them a place to go. Then 2014. 2014, I said, New Hope's dumpster is completely full, and I'm too tired to care. Someone or for someone's, please go fill in for me and care. No, really, go now. Stop the insanity. I wanted somebody to get those clothes out of that dumpster because they were good clothes. It was driving me crazy. This was 2014. So then we get to, this is the little thing that I used to put out on the garage sale pages to have people bring me their leftovers. I said, if you have things left over after your yard sale ends that you don't want, before you head to the trash with them, call me and I will pick them all up for free as soon as your sale is over. I kind of do what New Hope did and Salvation Army does, only cheaper. I hope to have my shop open soon. Everything will be $1. Everything will be $1. Kids' clothes free, and clothes always free to anyone in need of them. Well, that turned into me not being able to find a shop because there was too many. Rent was too high in Dodge City, so I just did it free out of my garage. 2015. I promise you, we're going to get to the Depends. So then I started getting in so much stuff that I had to have it go out as fast as it came in. So I made this. It says list of Dodge City agencies and what they can and cannot take. Southwest Diaper Bank, accept donations of clean or unopened disposable diapers and training pads. Barb takes TVs and computers. New Chance, men's clothes, shoes, belts, coats. And you can see Wright Park Zoo. And this, a teacher. And it just goes on and on and on and on of things, of places that take things. So when I would get stuff in, I would have like little bins or boxes, and I would put it in, New Hope box, this box, this box, this box. Then I would call the agency and say, hey, I got a box for you, and they would come get it. So that's how that started. There's a whole list I made. You could pause if you want to read them all. It was quite a lot. Okay, then we get to 2016. Thank you, Skirns Left Kidney. 2016. Oops. Let me go back just a little bit. This was another little thing I did for the homeless. It was just, it's this time of year, the Southwest Kansas Regional Homeless Coalition counting the homeless, basically what it was. That was 2016. So then we get to this. A homeless man came for clothes today, and the only thing stopping him from getting a job is eyeglasses. Who do I contact? He has zero income. I got the man eyeglasses. Well, I didn't. A lady wanted to donate him and got him eyeglasses. Then this was in November of 2016. I said, the problem, kids without toys at Christmas, toys going into the trash. That could be given to kids who don't have toys. So I made a little Santa's workshop thing where you could bring in your toys, and people through the community would clean them all up and, fix them or, put them together in a bag with other toys and give them to the kids at Christmas. Hey, Krabby McCrabface. That's what that was. 2017. At beginning of 2017, somebody nominated me for Dodge City's Daily Globe 2017 Best of the Best Award, Person of the Year. My name's right down here on the bottom. See, right there it is. Among some pretty nice nice members. So I said, whoever nominated me in the Dodge City Globe Reader's Best Choice, thank you. And then I won. And I put this on my grandma's page. I wish Grandma and Dad were here to see this. I was voted Dodge City's Person of the Year for 2017 for my work with the homeless and in need people in town. And my free clothing bank. It started by doing what Dad loved to do, dumpster dive. And what Grandma loves to do, help any lost soul. I love and miss them dearly. 2017. Boy, I made this slow. Thank you, John Doe Girl. I tried. It was easy. I liked it. Hi, Missouri Mom. And this is the thing that was in the paper. Person of the Year, Constant Sue Christian. Then the first runner-up and the second runner-up. So then we get to, oh, I know. This was 2018. I made the list again. And I'll just let it play. That was 2018. 17. This is an example. I cut the lady's name off, but this is an example of a message I would get. Hi, Constance. Can I drop off donations later? Sure. This was when 2018. Sure, anytime. She said, thanks. I'm on my way. And I said, so I passed some of the clothes to my neighbor, and she just sent me a picture of her little girl wearing the clothes. And the lady said, oh, she's so adorable. I just showed this to my daughter, and it made her smile. So then in 2020, she messaged me again. Whoops. Hello, I was wondering if you still take donations. I said, yes. Awesome. Where's the best time to drop them off? I said, anytime, just put them on or under my front porch. So that's that. Then we get to 2018. I make the list again. Who takes what? I never thought I'd have to be doing this, but here we are. And all because I feel some type of way about people saying I wear Depends. It's ridiculous, but here we are. That's why I did it late at night, not anything important. I'm just bored. Okay, now if you see this, oops. Go back a little bit. Okay. Pickup arrangements can be made or drop off anytime at 1212 West Trail, Dodge City, Kansas. So then 2019. A lady said, hello, Constance previously posted a list of places to donate items to which has been super helpful. I'm trying to find places that can use children's toys. That was in 2019. 2021. I made the list again. So I've done this since 2014. Well, 13 really, 14 seriously. The list got longer and longer and longer and longer. But it really was helpful because people throw away stuff all the time. They were just throwing it away. I'm like, stop throwing stuff away. Bring it to my house. So that's how we get to, let me get this. Oh, what was on my thumbnail? Well, maybe I could do it this way. That picture you seen on my front porch of, dang it, I'm not going to, let me see if I can send it real quick. Let me see. There it is. You send it over to my computer really quick. There we go. And then I'll have to share it again. Okay, it's almost there. Okay, it's there. Now let me share my screen. Okay. Can you see this picture? Let me get it down here. Make sure you can see it. Can you see that right there? You see that mess on the porch and the pins box right there? Poise right there. Maybe it does say depends. That right there got them weirdos saying, oh my God, look, she's a hoarder. She's a hoarder and she wears Depends. She poops some peas in her Depends. So I hope that tells you the whole story of how I got to be so triggered by Depends and why. People would have garage sales, and when they were done, they would, oh, I got one more to show you. When they were done, they would drop all the stuff on my front porch. So that's how that got started. Hey, Queen Ashley. Now, the weirdos could call me a hoarder because, really nothing wrong with a hoarder. I mean, it's none of their business to start with. But that's the history of why there was stuff on my front porch. And when I say that was a good day, I'm telling you, that was a good day. Let me read this message to you and share this screen. Dang it. Yeah, Peakville, my grandma had 7 kids. And I was helping her, clean and organize her house one time. And she said she had them, butter bowls. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Keep stepping on their necks. Thank you. I will try to. It's my pleasure. But I was like, Grandma, you could throw some of them butter bowls away, and you can get rid of those old blankets that have like the holes in them. They have farm sales all the time. Well, we'll go get new ones. And my grandma never cussed, but she stomped her foot at me, like, seriously. And she said, damn it, Constance, you've never had 7 kids and didn't have a blanket. And I'm like, you're right. You're so right. I never have. So I never yelled at her again because there was a time when she didn't have a bowl or a blanket. And I wasn't going to argue with her. Okay, let's look at this one. Oh, wait a minute. I shared the wrong screen. Just a minute. There it is. This is a message that I uploaded from a lady. Let me get a full screen here. Oops. She was the head of the American Legion here. And it says, let me see what's sharing here. Oh, I went too far. It says, "2017, Constance, we're having the Legion garage sale on Saturday. Do you want the leftovers to give away to people again?" I said, sure, just let me know when you're ready. She said, okay, we end at 2. Then in 2017, I told her, Kelly, I was just informed I have no truck or trailer. They're cutting corn, but if you could drop them off, all the leftovers, I'm just down the street, I could take them. She said, awesome, we have vehicles so we could drop them off. That turned into 4 horse trailers full of leftover stuff. Thank you, John Deere girl. 4 horse trails left. Then in 2018, Constance, we're having our 2019 Constance, we're having our sale again. Do you want the leftovers? I said, sure. And she dropped them off. I said, thank you. If I'm not home, just put them in my yard. And then the next year, it was the same way, all up until last year. So this time I drew a picture because I didn't want the city to gripe, because last time, man, the whole side of my house was full. I mean, like huge. So I said, go around my garage and put it back here. That way it don't look so bad. So she did. But yeah, that was just the Legion, like the American Legion, the VFW, they all did it. So yeah, there was days my whole entire front of my garage would be piled up like you have no idea, like tons. So yeah, I was pretty proud of that house on that day, because that was a good day. Absolutely was. And the Legion ladies liked it, because when their sale was over, they were done. They didn't have to find someplace to take it. And if I ever had anything, they would come look, ask me if I had it. It was just back and forth. It's a fun thing to do. Lady in Red, you could call me Mother Teresa if you would want to. Yeah. I would have never brought this up, except for I was triggered by folks saying I wore Depends. That I kind of heard that Mother Teresa was fake the other day, so I don't know. But I don't know if y'all see her comment. Let me see if I can say Lady in Red. So should we start calling you Mother Teresa, or are you just looking for some praise? No, I'm just looking for some understandings of why I don't wear Depends. That's what I want to do. Tabby said, I'm still behind. You got to be kidding. How flippin' stupid. And let me guess, there are actually people running with the nonsense. Oh, yes. They're calling me poo pants and telling me that I spend all my internet time in diapers and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. And I wasn't going to say anything. I'm like, okay, who cares if I'm a hoarder? Does it does it really affect anything I do here? No. Who cares? But for some reason, man, I just couldn't have people thinking that I wore Depends. And there's nothing wrong with wearing Depends. Honestly, there's not. So the other thing I think everybody's dying me to comment about, dying for me to take a stance on or have my opinion, and that is James Foster's comment. So we are going to look. You're right, Charlotte. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to start this about, let me look at my notes to see where it starts. Let me see when it starts. 108. Okay. This on 2 times speed so we get through it. Now, before I say my stance on James's comment, I think you need to put it in context of what was said. Now, I don't agree with him ever say anything like that at all. It was disgusting. It was out of line. But you have to wonder what led up to that. Well, I'm going to play what led up to that and let y'all make up your mind and see if it doesn't make you think a certain type of way about how it was said. So this is Ernie's live that night, right before James said that. This is what they were doing at Ernie's. Now I'm going to put the comments up here because the comments in the chat are more important than Ernie's words. In fact, I think I'll just read the comments because it'll go faster. So we're over here, and Southern Girl's saying she didn't do nothing but repeat the truth of about what Sugar Pie said. Then they asked James, "Are you and Sugar Pie a we?" And he says yes. And Southern Girl says, "Well, I just said this and this and this. Nothing's ever her responsibility." Then James Foster says, "No, I'm not saying you didn't." Okay, he's talking to somebody else. Southern Girl's laughing about it. Then Southern Girl said, "I spoke her name only once prior to today, saying that I had heard Kemper was making her uncomfortable." That's not really true because Southern Girl kept putting her in this little group with this weird stuff, but I'm not going to go into that. But that's not entirely true. Then Mama T's saying, talking shit on Southern Girl or Sugar Pie. And Southern Girl sends a screenshot to Ernie. James Foster says, "I will take it real life and have no remorse." Now, James Foster says this on Ernie's panel before ever going to Jimbo's. Before going to Jimbo's. James Foster said that in Ernie's. I don't see many people throwing a fit about all that, but hey, whatever. Oh, now it's going to go slow again. Let me go back up here. Southern Girl says, "Let's go, James. Come on, take it real life." James says, "Randomly, I didn't threaten anybody." Talking to Ashley. And there's just, back and forth talk about that, back and forth talk about that. Fugitive Kirby says, "This conversation turned quick." City said, "Who the fuck is James Foster?" Sugar Pie says, "My name's been getting lied on for weeks. Now I'm saying something. I'm the bad one." This is all in Ernie's chat, remember? Burn It Down says, "James Foster, why take it real life?" Southern Girl says, "Ernie, I sent you a message." James Foster says, "Nope, I ain't running from nothing in my life." This is Ernie's chat, remember? None of them. Okay, there's talking back and forth. Talking back and forth. James says, "Ernie knows me. We ran the same circle. We ran in the same circles in the day." So James is over here talking shit. Southern Girl's over here talking shit. Southern Girl says, "That's all I ever said." Then Spooky says, I'm pretty well not impressed with anyone that makes threats online." So Spooky says that in Ernie's chat. Then Jen says, "Mama T." Oh, Jen Mama T talk shit. Sugar Pie says, "Ernie, of course they've all seen it. Where have you been?" Bird says, "James Foster, current MMA record is 1-8. Nobody cares." Southern Girl says, boo, she didn't send it. That was put somewhere. She's talking about the message. Sugar Fry says, she got it from Gypsy's Discord. Whole bunch of drama that I don't want to deal with right now. I'm just getting to the threats. Letting it all play here. It was exactly mad as a cut snake. That's exactly what it was. Oh, did I put somebody in timeout? I hope not. It was just a big roasting. I didn't mean to do that. Mad as a cut snake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to time you out. It just, I went to highlight your comment and did that. But mad as a cut snake said it was just a big roasting chat. I reckon it's all a non-issue. Discussing what he said, he is just a scapegoat diversion. I agree with that. So they're still talking shit. Talking shit. Everybody in the chat's joining in, talking shit. And everybody's laughing. James Foster says, Southern Girl says, I haven't lied. That's just what I said. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody's just still talking shit. Yes, mad as a cut snake. I actually timed you out. I'm sorry. Oh, we should have put on faster than this. More talking shit. Mama T talking shit to Sugar Pie. Mama T, you look ridiculous. Pretty soon coming up here, you'll see Sugar Pie say, bring it, James, or pull up, James, or some goofy shit like that. And they even joke about playing soccer ball with each other's heads. Now, remember, that's been a big old point of contention. Oh my God, what about the soccer ball comment? Well, over here in Ernie's chat, where like Mad as a Cut Steak said, they were just having a big roast fest. It wasn't a big deal. James Foster said, like I said, we aren't fighting nobody. We just want to be left out of the drama. That's all they ever asked for, was to be left out of the drama. To this point right here, anyway. To this point. And Southern Girl says, but hate me if you want to. I didn't lie. Of course, she never lies, James Foster is talking about, his record. And Gabriel Girl says, Mama chill, please. Southern Girl says, I haven't had a problem with Sugar Pie. She does with me, and that's fine. I still don't have a problem with Sugar Pie. Everybody's talking shit still. I wish it was to go faster than 2.2 times. As soon as it gets to that comment, I'll be done with this. But basically what it's saying is everybody over here was talking shit to everybody. Everybody was making foul comments to everybody. James Foster said, Bird, I'm teaching a class on soccer kicks free of charge. That's in Ernie's chat, not the stand. That's in Ernie's chat. Now, I'm not white knighting for Jimbo. I'm white knighting for context. I think you need to see the context of how it was brought over to the stands phone call. Everybody's saying, laugh my fuck. Everybody's up here laughing. James Foster says, I don't feel any way about it because I don't know the business. See, Southern Girl here's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Meow Mom says, instead of WWE SmackDown, it's the EMS SmackDown. Everybody's laughing. See the funny faces? Everybody's laughing. Southern Girl says, let's go, James. I need some soccer lessons. Nah, I was a great soccer player. And everybody's laughing. See, it's fake outrage. Exactly. Queen Ashley. Exactly. Exactly. It's plan number Z. You know, when this doesn't work, then this doesn't work. Let's see if this works. I'm not, see all the smiley faces? Everybody over here, Ernie's chat's laughing. And I waited to see if anybody brought this out, you know, so I didn't have to, but no. See all the laughy faces? Everybody's still laughing. Everybody's laughing. Emma says, I'm dying laughing, washing the dishes. James Foster says, Southern Girl, I would love to soccer kicks you. I dedicate it to my Lord and Savior. Somebody, Sylvia, somebody. Everybody's laughing. Southern Girl says, oh my God, James, let's go. Sugar Pie puts up swords and eagles. And James Foster says, Southern Girl, sign a waiver. Southern Girl says, James, let's go. When can we play? Now, where's the outrage in Ernie's chat, huh? See the laughy faces down here? Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing. Holly Dolly's laughing. Randomly Ash says, I want front row seats for this. James Foster says, Southern Girl, whenever you're ready, equal rights mean equal lefts. Nobody's outraged about that. Everybody see laughing, messy bun. Ernie's chat has cat fights. Funny faces, funny faces. See all the funny. Southern Girl says, okay, James, I have you my I gave you my address like 5 times. You want it again? And the chat's getting popcorn ready. His laughy faces. Randomly Ash says, Southern Girl will stomp you, James. Laughy face, laughy face. Anissa says, this is like a comic book gone wrong. Happy, you know, laughy face. Southern Girl's laughing. Gamer Girl's laughing. Flying Doves eating popcorn. Southern Girl says, James, you want my address again? And did they run away? She's laughing. Yeah, I'm just reading it. I'm not going to play the sound because it's not really important. It's the comments down here. And then Southern Girl says, what, James? James, I gave you my address 5 times out here for you to roll up. She said it again. Somebody said, who? And it said, who the hell is James Foster? Oh, you can't see the screen. Okay, well, just a minute. Well, that might help, huh? Because then I can't prove what I'm saying right. Ugh. Okay. The link to this chat is in the video. It will be in the video description. So you can see it. I can't believe we went through all that, but better late than never, I suppose. Just a minute, my dogs are going to bark. Okay. Now, can you see the chat? I'll run through it really quick. See all the happy faces, the laughy faces. See all the laughy faces. Everybody over here is having a good time. Everybody's chatting. Anyway, Charlotte Ann, yeah, I'll go back and read it. Then, let's play it again. Now, remember, they've already talked about playing soccer ball with each other's heads. She's already told me to pull up. And Mama T talking shit. More laughy faces. There's still more funnies. Bird says punt, so she must not have, been too worried about issues. Yeah, you got to just look at all the people that are over here that was so outraged the next day. They were in this chat here just having a grand old time talking about, playing soccer with people's heads and stuff. But now it's an outrage, Not saying that it's right. Not saying it's right. Oh, come on, you dumb thing. Is that on the fastest thing? It's going to go. Yep, it is. Okay. Let's put it on live chat. Okay, so then Lightning Tigers, because he's playing Rocky or something goofy. Southern Girl says, okay, Jen, tell Sugar Pie stop hating on me and then we'll be cool. I've apologized to her 10 times. And James Foster says, anyway, Ernie, I'm out. Good luck. So they say all that good, say their goodbyes. And then James heads over to the stand. But let's read. That's going to run me crazy. Let's keep reading the chat comments over here at Ernie's. See if I missed any up here before we go. This Mama T being ridiculous. Spooky says, now I feel all fighty and want to kick Foster. But everybody's just dancing and laughing. Southern Girl says, Kennedy, me and James Foster, but he won't roll up. So it's a big joke. Everybody's joking about it. Everybody see the laughy faces. Everybody's laughing. And then randomly says, James, are you trying to impress Jimbo? Then everybody said, just laughing still. Everybody's having a good time over here in the chat. They just want to have fun, Remember all this fun. More laughy faces. Southern Girl's laughing. Having McDonald's. Oh, come on with this. So then they said, yes, James left. James is over in Ernie's chat. Talking crap. Oh, yes, she will. Yep, she will. Night Stalker, she will. Southern Girl says, burn it down. Roll in, Jimbo. Let's play. Everybody's laughing and funny. Messy Bun says, Southern Girl will take him down easy. Everybody's laughing and playing. It's fun. They just want to have fun, guys. They just want to have fun. See all the laughy faces, stuff, having a fun. Southern Girl says, oh my God, this was great. Randomly Ash is laughing. Nobody's over here taking it serious. Remember, they've already talked about playing soccer with heads, already. And pulling up. And there's no outrage. No outrage at all. I'll just quit clicking off of that thing. See, everybody's still laughing. Spooky said, see, James Foster could have played along and not acted like a doofus, and it would have been even more fun. Oh, well. See, they're all having fun. Everybody's having fun. Dang, how much longer is this?
Sugar Pie came back with a left fucking hook. Mel says, Southern Girl Barnyard. Spooky says, nope, they ran back to a crowd cheer for them and throwing panties at them. They won. Damn. Above that, I said, quote, Sugar Pie, stick it straight up your ass, bitch. Zip that cow. Holy shit. Mama T is back in the runnings. Mama T, Sugar Pie, you better get her. You better say something. You didn't say nothing. You gotta say something. Mama T said, look what Mama T said to you. Look at this. Above that, I said, and I quote, Sugar Pie, stick it straight up your sunny ass, bitch. Zip that cow. That's what Mama T said. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Holy shit. James, what did you say over there? And they told you not to say it again. No fear, caught somebody. Oh, hell. Are the contenders ready to fight? Air Force USA, they've been ready. Sugar Girl, hell, Southern Girl says, ha ha ha. Randomly asked, laughing her ass off. EMS just died. Gamer Girl 2000, Sugar Girl, I'm good on the new part.
Did you hear that? Ernie says, James, what did you say that they told you not to say over there? Well, we know what James said. But look, they're laughing about it over here.
Came in the world nude, and I'm leaving naked. Ding ding, round two. Beloved Ghost is the damn timekeeper. Brainwasher, laugh out loud. Oh hell. Spooky, the funny thing is, Ghost and I started this fiasco. Ah, damn. Yes, Gamer Girl. Y'all some crazy people. I'm just gonna tell you. Freaking hilarious. It is. Uh-oh. Mama T, take the advice, honey. Shut the fuck up, and nobody will know you're stupid. Damn. Mama T, you better get her. You gotta get her. All of y'all need fucking hooked on phonics. I'm telling you, y'all misspelled so many words, it ain't even funny. It's giving me a conniption. Damn. I ain't taking my clothes off with 77's big dick in the neighborhood. Damn, Missy Sweet said no taking no clothes off. Nina says, pow. Okay. Air Force, I know I'm about to take another 10 milligram right now. Mel laughing her ass off. Brainwasher, Ernie, you know the pussy is undefeated. Damn. Exactly. I can't find my glasses, it's me says. Some folks are on that wasp spray meth. Oh, hell, Spooky. Gamer Girl 2000, what the fuck is going on? We're waiting for a response. So far, it's Sugar Pie Honey Bun going up against the Eagle, Mama T. No, I ain't saying bird. See, we can have fun without drama. Exactly, no fear. This is Rocky shit. Exactly, Gamer Girl 2000. Damn, Sassy Mama Cita just muted her. Meow. Holy hell. Embassy Sweets just came up with some wild shit. Mama T, you gotta get in there. She said, I think 77 put that big D in Mama T's ass. Calm down, Mama T. Oh, hell. Oh, shit. Fucking road. I don't drink, you idiots. Go suck off Jimbo some more. Damn, she pulled off the road just to get that in. That last lick. Mama T comes.
So I fast forwarded to the brainwasher says, you keep giving your Addie Southern Girl and your driveway is going to catch fire. Because she kept, saying, pull up, pull up. Then let me get to the very end of this so we can. See how it's still fun. It's just fun, 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 fun. Everybody's laughing. Then you get to Jimbo's. Let me take you there real quick, just in case you forgot. I think it's up here more though. No, maybe it's not. Maybe that was it. No. Well, anyway, I think we all know what happened at the stand. So can you understand, or does it make any sense where James comes over and, talking about soccer ball, and, the laughs are like lighthearted. Not that it's acceptable, it shouldn't have been talked about. It should have been talked about on Ernie's panel. It should have been talked about on the stand panel. Somebody should have taken it serious. But since nobody was really taking it serious on one place, I can see why nobody was really taking it that serious on the second place. Now, you might see things different. I'm not here to tell anybody how to think. I'm not white knighting for anybody. I just think people who haven't seen the first part of the drama should see the first part of the drama to make up their own decision. Once you see the context and everything, then it's totally up to you how you want to take it, what you want to do with it. But it's important to me that you get the full picture. So then the next thing we go to, fair use. Now, this is Southern Girl. The next day. I'm pretty sure it's the next day. Yeah. This is Southern Girl the next day. Let's see if you pick out some inconsistencies just in the first few minutes. First. Mm-hmm. I think this was it.
Hey, Switcher. Anyways, I figured, I wasn't sure if Mama T was going to come back or not, so I figured we would finish the conversation over here. Hello. Because I was going to go up there and chat about a few things. So there were people in Mama T's asking, and the question has been asked multiple times, why not just move on, forget about it, kind of whatever, right? Hey, Holly, hey, April, forget about the threat. It's over now, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, for anybody that wasn't watching Mama T's, I guess she just got a threat too, some text threat or something. I don't know what that's about, but there were people, hey, Tennessee girl, there were people over there saying, well, why not just block people, kind of move on type thing. And let's discuss why this threat should be taken seriously and why other threats should be taken seriously. There are a few threats that you might hear people say or do that we know just is gaslighting type threats that might not happen. Somebody like James Foster, who, if you know what this guy has spewed and said and how he truly is, he is the type of person that you're going to want to possibly take his threat serious, right? Because this is who James Foster is. Whether Jimmo wants to
Seems Southern Girl doesn't want that point brought out, but we got enough of it to prove my point. She's all upset because James Foster's threats should be taken seriously. But wait. Was she taking James Foster's threats seriously in Ernie's chat? But she knows who James Foster is, remember? She has said she watched James Foster. I have that. I have it. Let me see if I can switch it over, because I recorded it just in case that happened. 1 minute, please. Mhm. Let me transfer it to the laptop. There we go. Okay. It's accepting that. Now, while we're doing that, while it's doing its thing, she basically says that she knows James Foster. She's taking James Foster seriously. People should take James Foster seriously, and that's why this should continue to be talked about the next day, and the next day and the next day. Why it's such a serious thing. Now, did it look to you like Southern Girl knowing James Foster? Did it look to you like she was taking James Foster seriously? Don't you think the time to take James Foster seriously would have been to in Ernie's chat where it all started? Why did you all of a sudden just take James Foster seriously in Jimbo's chat? Why is all the outrage in the stands chat? Do you understand how I'm not white knighting for the stand? I'm white knighting for the bullshit. Just a minute. Let me try to do it again. It didn't accept it. I'll probably have to stay on the page to do it. Okay. I'm just going to stay on this page right here while it's uploading so it doesn't screw up. But yeah, doesn't anybody think that there's anything suspicious with that at all? It's just a little different when you see the whole context of it. And I really didn't even see the context of it because that night I fell asleep early. I wasn't even awake for all that part. I had Ernie playing in the background, I think, and I woke up, off and on. It was no big deal. But when I was thinking back, I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody was pissy. Everybody was having like a joking time, like Matt as a cut snake said. It was like a roast fest. They were joking on each other, clowning on each other. Nobody thought it was serious enough to, stand up and stop it in Ernie's chat. So I could kind of see where, when it went over to Jimbo's chat, it was still taken kind of lighthearted. But still, what James said about the gang members was a bit much. I mean, it really was a bit much. But Southern Girl, you said in this clip I'm getting ready to play, you said you know how James is. So if you know how James is and how this should be taken seriously, why would you want to push it that far? And why is your outrage only at the stand? Now, does anybody understand why myself and others think that a lot of this crap that's going on that happened between people was, what's the word for it? Not really orchestrated, but played a part in by Southern Girl. Okay, let's play this. Now I got it. Just a minute. Let me get back here to YouTube. Okay. Let me share my screen again.
Over there saying, well, why not just block people, kind of move on type thing. And let's discuss why this threat should be taken seriously and why other threats should be taken seriously. You know, there are a few threats that you might hear people say or do that we know just is gaslighting type threats that might not happen. Somebody like James Foster, who, if you know what this guy has spewed and said and how he truly is, he is a type of person that you're going to want to possibly take his threat serious, right? Because this is who James Foster is. Whether Jimbo wants to make him seem like such a nice guy, anybody can go look back. And I've noticed it. I don't know about you guys. I've noticed over the year how James Foster is always sickening like this, right? And disgusting. He always makes, all right, Selah, he always makes weird kind of threats and comments. And yeah, so when you have something like that come up, now everybody knows, I've already talked about it. I was involved in a horrific crime when
And that's all I got of it. But that's all I really needed, because you can't have it both ways, Southern Girl. You can't be clutching your pearls and outraged that James Foster said such a bad comment because he's such a bad guy. But just minutes before, you were in Ernie's chat yucking it up with him. The same person that you knew was such a bad guy, the same person that you said this needs to be taken serious, you were telling him to pull up and giving him your address. He said, say my name one more time. And you're like, James Foster, James Foster, James Foster. So which is it, Southern Girl? Do you understand now why I think that all this outrage and crap towards the stand isn't for any justice or anything but to take down the stand? And if that means I'm white knighting, so be it. I would do it for anybody's chat that I seen this kind of stupid shit go on. It was not okay for James to say what he said. It absolutely wasn't. It was foul. But it wasn't that far of a reach than what was being said in Ernie's chat, where everybody's laughing at it. That doesn't, and then this carried in a good Lord Mama T going off for days now, playing the same stuff. That's about all I have for tonight. But before I go, Mama T, might I remind you that the Nickalina you're allowing in your chat to talk about this is the same one that said you were not raped. Nickalina said you were not. You were lying. Southern Girl, the same Nickalina that you're over there yucking it up with, that's the same Nickalina that made fun of your lifelong victims advocate and said you were full of shit. So I can understand sorries, saying sorry. You just want to have fun. Everybody just wants to have fun. But it sure don't look like y'all said sorry to have fun. It looks like you're all hate bonding really bad over there at the expense of your pride. Not really pride. What's the word I'm looking for? When You let people make you look stupid? I mean, Mama T, come on now. Really? You're going to overlook her saying that you were not raped. Okay. That's not my story to tell, I guess, right? It's not. Let me see what else I had on my list to talk about before I go. It's glad to know that a Southern girl was watching. The lesson of the day I was going to say. You never know who's watching and how far anyone would go. So while Nickalina's a big badass throwing her address out there, Southern girl, she lives in a city and, she does have a man in the house. She's still stupid and careless for doing it. Really ridiculous, especially with children at home. But you might want to check yourself when you're around Nickalina and not try to impress her so much because you're a single mom. And you never know who's listening. Not a chance I would want to take. Oh, the rage quit that Southern girl did. You know what? That's right when I was first coming around. So I really didn't see the whole complete rage quit. Let me see if we can play that real quick. Because I do recall that I was talked shit about, told I was unhinged, said, what else was said about me? What's the name of that Jimbo had on his? Let me look here. She was having a fit, the same fit I was having. She was mad because Jimbo was in Rap's chat. How dare, excuse me, how dare Rap have Jimbo over there? But now she wants to talk shit, make fun of me because I say the same thing about Nickalina. What? Where the hell am I at in it? I hate YouTube on the computer. It drives me nuts. Okay. I think it was last night's The Stand played it. Should be right here in my history. So when y'all, yell, oh, she's over there white knighting for The Stand. No, I'm over here putting the conversation in context. I've already said that I don't condone it on, anybody's. And this was it this one? Let me find it. Jimbo, what night did you play the Come Apart? Does anybody remember where I seen it at? I just seen it. Was it After Dark? That was Ernie's. Last night's one, was it this one, The Usual Suspects? That one? Was it the beginning or the end or? Let me look for it. Nope, after Jimmy's fish. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Now this is covered under fair use. Now let's just listen to this and see if this doesn't. Let's just see if this rings true of some of the things I said. See if you can replace me with Sugar Pie here. And remember all the hell she gave me.
I want to, after everything was gone.
You still support rap, don't you?
Let me say this. I get, 20 to 30 people in here at a time on most days. But then if I do a giveaway, I get maybe 100 people in here. Here's the thing. Mama T, who can just go off on a tangent and do whatever the fuck she does, can pull in 150 viewers. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Mama T, who goes on a fucking tangent, does all her shit, can pull in 150 viewers. To be honest, if you quit, fuck her, man. To be honest, I'm done. To go on Raps today and see Jimbo and all of them over there, I'm sorry. I'm done.
What?
No, I do not. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to support Rap. I do hate Jimbo. To go over to Raps and have Jimbo, fuck it. I am gone. Y'all take care. And I hope y'all have a good fucking time.
What are you talking about? Southern girl? Remember this?
So, here's the thing. I don't think I will any longer be on YouTube. I might actually get rid of the channel. And I just texted MJ and said, I don't even think I want to do the giveaways. So here's the thing. This is too much. I don't enjoy it. I support rap. I support Nickalina. This is rap. I want to, after everything what's gone
You still support rap, don't you?
on. Let me say this. I pull 20 to 30 people in here at a time on most days. But then if I do a giveaway, I get maybe 100 people in here. Here's the thing. Mama T, who can just go off on a tangent and do whatever the fuck she does, can pull in 150 viewers. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Mama T, who goes on a fucking tangent, does all her shit, can pull in 150 viewers. To be honest, if you quit, fuck her, man. To be honest, I'm done. To go on Raps today and see Jimbo and all of them over there, I'm sorry. I'm done.
What?
No, I do not. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to support Rap. I mean, I do hate Jimbo. To go over to Raps and have Jimbo, no, I'm done. I'm done with it. My ass is about to stay on Twitch, and that's where I'm going to be.
To make this easier, every time she says Jimbo, replace that with Nickalina and think of me.
No, I'm not okay with Jimbo being over there. And I said, if
Southern girl, how does it feel to have to buy friends? I didn't buy none of my friends. They're all here because they want to be. You purchase yours. Just listen. You'll talk about it here in a minute.
Rap or fucking Nickalina get in bed with fucking Jimbo, I'm done and deleting my channel. I am not a fucking motherfucker who sits there and doesn't do what I say. If Rap or Nickalina got in with fucking Jimbo and had them in there, I was deleting my channel. And I am deleting it. I will be on Twitch. And if any of you want to come over there and hang out, I mean, I tried to support Rap through everything that was just going on. And he has fucking Jimbo in there. I'm done. If y'all want to make a fucking Twitch channel, make a fucking Twitch channel. I am done. Does she have any more sticks? We have extra sticks.
You got extra sticks?
No, I am done. It does that Jimbo can be intertwined. And I don't approve of the things Nickalina has been doing and saying. So I'm done. I said if either of them, because
Oh, he bit your head off? Surely not judo. He wouldn't talk to a woman like that, would he? Not judo. Sarcasm.
Came on YouTube. You swore you'd always be my friend. How can you do that? Yeah. Well, so I don't even feel like doing the giveaways. I appreciate MJ for wanting to do it, but I don't think YouTube deserves it right now. And maybe I'll do giveaways on fucking Twitch. I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I came on YouTube at a time in my life that it was hard. I obviously went to Ernie at that point, and then I switched over, and I said it. I mean, Jimbo is a piece of shit. And I said, if rap or fucking Nickalina, or it was Traders at the time, gets in bed with Jimbo, I'm done.
Exactly.
And to be honest, I don't even want to deal with the Nickalina stuff right now. I don't think some of it's right. I'm done. I'm done. And I went into raps, and people were like, oh my God, like, I'm done. Yes, Peach, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done with the YouTube shit. I am going to go have fun and stay on fucking Twitch and hang over there, because the YouTube streets are fucking bullshit. I don't support what Nickalina's doing. I don't support fucking rap having fucking Jimbo and all them motherfuckers. Leslie B, all of them.
There you go, Leslie.
Yes, you can come visit me on Twitch, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm truly sorry. There will not be any giveaways, but YouTube don't deserve it right now. And I mean that. YouTube don't deserve it.
This video is brought to you courtesy of Sugar Pie.
There's nowhere I want to fucking be. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And to be honest, I mean, what Nickalina has been saying and doing, I don't like it. I don't like it. My views have not changed. So I am gone. The fact Mama T can hold 150 people in her fucking chat daily, no point for me to be. There's absolutely no point for me to be on fucking YouTube. Yeah, I've tried to stay out of it, Coward. And for me to go over to raps and see Jimbo and all the Jimbo ball lickers over there, fuck everybody on YouTube right now.
There's where the ball lickers came from.
Look deep down inside and figure out what the fuck you all want to do.
These nuts.
Ridiculous.
I don't think I was ever that upset. But isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same speech that I gave about Nickalina? Didn't I say to see Nickalina over in the chaps? Fuck that. And what was I accused of? Trying to control people, trying to tell people where to go, what to do with their chat. Remember all that? Remember everybody saying, Constance, you need to go touch grass. You need to go touch grass. Yeah. I didn't really, I knew about that, but I hadn't heard the whole thing until I replayed that this morning. And I thought, well, isn't that rich? Isn't that rich? Guys, I just want to have fun. Oh, right, dude. Yeah. Exactly. Or any body parts is just a little weird that they always talk about it. But I just thought I'd point all these little things out. Yeah, the wolf suit was kind of scary. I realized that they're the same trash people going to the same trash channels, and everybody knows about the trash people. So I'm just going to sit back and watch them do their trash self. It'll, speak for itself. It took me a while to learn not to react to it, but I'm not going to react to it. Well, I'll react to it on my channel at my time. I'm not going to go on their panel. I'm not going to go in their chat. Not going to do it. I'm going to sit back and see how much of this drama plays out without me. And I'll speak up when I need to. Oh, okay. It's the end. My official statement was I don't agree with, threats of violence to anybody. And I still stand by that. People think that I always agree with everything Jimbo does. I don't. I've talked about it publicly what, I didn't agree with. People can disagree and not have an issue, contrary to what them folks say. But yeah, the sum of this whole thing up, Southern Girl and Mama T kept putting Sugar Pie and James in the group of that left the stand. Every time they talked about it, well, Sugar Pie and James and Gypsy and blah, blah, blah. And they kept grouping them in there. And James and Sugar Pie said, keep our name out of everything. Keep our name out of everything. You know, we don't want to be grouped in that. And it couldn't be done. So then James and Southern Girl took it to what I thought was like mad as a cut steak, just roasting each other. Everybody in chat was laughing about it in Ernie's chat. Nobody took it seriously over there when they said they were going to play soccer with each other's heads, you know, so it's just one more thing of the selective outrage of, you know, it was okay for traders to call Thelma a boy, but then if Jimbo says she said something about her being a boy, then it was, oh my gosh, he misgendered me, trying to get the outrage of, you know, that to fall on it. And what was before that? There's been so many I can't remember. But it's just the latest in the ploy to, oh, we should end it. Jimbo, I think you need to put this in your intro somewhere because this says it all. And I think it needs to be played every day. I really do. Let me find it. It's in my videos. And traders, I would like you to explain this. Your movies. Your videos. This is a video that I think you should add. Because it's in Trader's own words. I'm sure she'll say that, you know, I take it out of context somehow, but she's welcome to explain it if she wants to. Someday, not today. Let me find it. Here we go. I think you need to play this all the time, Jimbo. You can't hear. Oh, I got to share screen. Let me do that. Okay. Traders admits it was never really about 12 is 12. They just don't like Jimbo.
Jimbo, it's you. It's you, the soul of you, the heart of you, the depth of you that we don't like. It's not just the 12-year-old. Because if you weren't you, we could probably look past a blemish of that significance.
Noted.
Copyright disclaimer.
Yep, that's my presentation for this evening. Just seems to me like They just won a war. And that was a good, something to bitch about. And every little thing that comes along is just something to bitch about. And while there might be little things to bitch about, they blow them up to huge things to get everybody all riled up. That's my opinion. I'm sorry if I missed comments tonight. I just want to get that little bit off of my plate, I guess, so to speak. Things that were on my mind. Edith, don't. Thank you, John Deere Girl. I think it's ridiculous, and I think people need to take a step back and just realize, what they're saying before they say it, and make sure your outrage is legitimate outrage, not fake outrage, because you're lessening the significance of it. Like if you're throwing around the pedophile word or the rape word just to throw it around, you're cheapening it, or what's the word I'm trying to? Somebody said yesterday, watering it down. You're not, it's going to be not taken as serious because everybody throws it around. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Make sure when you're saying it, you're saying it for a good reason and not just because you're mad at somebody or you just want to cause outrage. There's some words and some things that are just serious enough that make sure they qualify before you clutch your pearls. So thank y'all for coming here. Thank you for Mars House for being here. I was a little disorganized tonight. I got a bit of a headache. Oh, it's been raining tons here, Charlotte. Just bunches and bunches and bunches of rain. But demeaning the word, yeah, maybe that's it. It's just, I don't know. I sit back and I look at these people that, well, Nickalina apologized to me, so, okay, well, if you only knew how dumb you really looked. Because you're saying right there that you don't stand on your convictions or that you will overlook your convictions just to be mad at a channel. Oh, who cares if she said I molested my daughter? We just want to have fun. And someone asked me today when I was going to quit pointing that out. Well, no. Every time I see him having fun, I'm going to show you all just how much fun they're having, It's been raining tons here in Kansas, a lot. Heavy, heavy rain, too. Yeah, which is why I have to have a basement, because I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to crap like that. No tornadoes for me. Thank you, Crab Face. And thank you for John Deere Girls for giving the memberships tonight. I hope I didn't miss any other things. I'm going to do once a month. I'm going to do a thank you video just because I know I do miss a lot of stuff on here. And I don't ever want to seem ungrateful. So Rosebud says, stream James, people have to tell the whole story. Sugar pie was trouble. I don't know about what that means, but Constance, you're a lot better than some you cover. On to bigger things, I hope. Yeah, Sharianne. I just don't really know what those bigger things could be because, like, you think about it, there's, the tragedy pimps, but there's 8 million clip channels and, a bunch of just as many channels covering them. I was to a point where I thought that the biggest thing that needed to be covered and was not covered was Nickalina. So that's why, I did it. But it's gotten to a point that I've just kind of realized that there's no new people really coming into this community. And it's just recycled. The people that know already know, and the people that don't, I might do an update every now and then, but maybe too, because I heard her friends say, I think what really made me take a different look at everything was when Southern Girl said, Nickalina's bark is worse than her bite. It's just gaslighting. So the whole time that I took her for her word, excuse me, I thought when she said something, she meant it. My bad. Thank you, Mars. My bad. When I say something, I mean it. But her friends told me that, no, she's full of shit. So now I look at her in a different light. Everything she says that I was worried about her doing, I'm like, oh, well, she's lying. She's full of shit. She ain't gonna do that. So it kind of takes the sting off of it, And as long as everybody knows that, that's about the best message I can get out there. She's full of shit. She don't mean any of it. She can't do any of it. Just ignore and laugh at her. I mean, best advice I've got, I guess. Here I was taking time to clip stuff and put it in, context with the link to show it. Had I known the whole time that she was a liar and full of shit, we could have saved each other a lot of problems. So thank you, Southern Girl, for pointing that out. Thank you, Ash, for, saying you're right. That's right. Nick isn't like that. Nick's just full of shit. Dang. All the hours I wasted thinking she was a person of her word and, wasn't full of shit. I'll never understand it. But hey, Trixie and Paisley, did I say hi to y'all coming in, and Heather? And who else? Leslie B. Terrorizer B. Daisy Joe. And Skunk Ape Mysteries, but none your beeswax. So on to different things. I don't know what I'll be, but I'm not gonna, completely ignore Nickalina, but she just doesn't, she's kind of insignificant now. I just look at her in a different light. I mean, it's weird. But all them people, Mama T and all you, losing your self-respect for her. Okay. No, yes, John Deere, I seen that last night. I was watching Dank cover it. And that guy's like, why would I want to sleep with you instead of Betty? I know. And he doesn't even know you, Jimbo. Hey, Ocean. He doesn't even know you to even come up with that. You know what I mean? It's not like he could have possibly known that and just thrown it back in her face. Dude was totally random and said that. Yep. And nobody out here is going to agree with somebody all the time. Everybody out here is going to give certain people a pass and overlook shit. People know what real life is. You don't need to explain every little detail to them. But they were sure wanting me to jump on this and react right away. And I've learned to take the heat off of them. Like when I cover them, to take the heat off of themselves, they'll always throw up but what about Jimbo? But what about Jimbo? So I just cut that out. They're not going to have a what about Jimbo. It's all about what about you. Yeah. Matt, there's another lady that I could cover that I've, did in the past, but she's kind of cooler jets too. And I really don't, Dolly's out there still being too big for his britches. I suppose I could go, back to covering him, but I kind of feel like there's so many people doing it. I mean, I don't feel helpful. I don't feel like I'm adding anything to it. You know what I mean? Ernie, I could laugh at him all day, every day. But that's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah. That's probably what I'll end up doing is Trevor and Ernie and giggling at his drama and the people that love him. I might do a whole segment of flip-floppers. I might do a whole big thing on flip-floppers. Here they were this week, here they were this week. And flip-flopping is not always a bad thing, because flip-flopping, you can learn things and change your mind. You don't have to be set in ways. So flip-flopping is not a bad thing, but it's when you're flip-flopping and nothing's changed. He is pretty boring and irrelevant. He is. And Ernathon, yeah. Yep. Well, not today in the Cray Cray's putting out some stuff that we could probably talk about. Hey, Ocean, drop my mouse. Yeah, I'm just Charlotte. Well, if your channel is about fun, why you always you just have to learn about. Charlotte is another one, a person that we always didn't get along, but now we get along. You just have to. I don't know. You just have to know how to read each other, I guess, how to take each other. She realized I'm not as bad as she thought I was, and I realized that she's not as bad as I thought it was. And don't think that I'm, giving up on Nick too. It's just she's gonna have to do something really insane for me to, talk about it, because it's just the same old crap over now. And she's doing her own self a favor by going into new communities, and the new communities see how insane she is. So there's a whole, people that I don't even associate with that can, like, calling her No Nick. They could do my work for me, And Ghost, he's just ridiculous. I mean, I've heard it a million times. How can Kemper and Jimbo be all involved in girl drama? Well, I think it's just a little weird that somebody's husband's a mean girl. A little odd to me. But hey, you do you. But wish they could put a little bit more humor in it. It's not nearly so just shit talking, Okay, well, thank you all for being here. I might go live tomorrow afternoon around 3. I'm going to aim for it. I don't know how people plan it 24 hours in advance, because I can't do it 10 minutes in advance. Something will come up. So when I'm ready to do it, I just have to post it. Thank you, Paisley. She said, we love you, CS. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I didn't see the question, I guess. Yeah, he is, Mr. Scott, he is a drama queen, isn't he? Kind of weird. Oh, yeah, and Chasing's going to have good stuff coming up, too. I forgot when hers is coming up, but she's going to have an interview with Ernie, and she's going to have good stuff to talk about, too. So, okay, guys, thank you for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and have a good rest of your night.